And we begin today with another trip to the Saline County Museum in Dorchester. It turns out there's an original family home on display there that was owned by Henry Burden. In this segment, we learn more about this man who escaped slavery during the Civil War to find a new life in Nebraska.
We are in Dorchester and we are learning about a very unique house that you can find here at the Saline County Museum, and Judy Rada is here with me now. Judy, it's good to see you today.
Thank you. It's nice to have you here. Nice to be here.
What is the story behind this house we're in?
Okay, well, the story behind this house is that Henry Burden built this house. He had been a slave in the Civil War. His owner brought him to work on fortifications very close to the line where he could get across. He escaped. He went to the north. He became a veteran after he served in the Civil War. So he was going to be able to purchase land, to get land as a veteran. He came to Nebraska. He came to Lincoln, worked at the Atwood Home Hotel to raise enough money to build this house and buy his land. Came out here south of Pleasant Hill in Nebraska, in Saline County, and has 80 acres and had to have a place to live. It was very raw ground that had not been improved. So he built this house. It has 4 windows, should have had, to begin with, it had 4 windows and 2 doors. We now have 1 door and 3 windows. But the house was here as a home for him and his wife and 8 children. When she passed away, the oldest boy was 16 and the youngest one was 2 years old. Henry had to raise them by himself. He had nobody else to help him. The kids slept upstairs. They built a staircase on the back side of the house. The house was on a farm, and through the years it turned into a storehouse. The people who owned it realized that this was a very important piece of history for Saline County, and they called and wanted to know if the museum wanted it. Well, they sure did. So it had been moved here. Inside the house we have things that actually belonged to the Burden family. Henry was very capable. He was a very good farmer and a very, very good neighbor.
So Judy, you have received an award in relation to Henry Burden's story.
Yes, the teacher at Arlington brought several of his students down, and they did the research that proved that this was a Network to Freedom part of the story, and that is from the National Park Service. Okay. And we were accepted.
So again, the Henry Burden House is considered a part of
the Network to Freedom.
So that's the award you received.
Yes, that is.
And research was done to get the award from students at Arlington,
Nebraska.
All right, Judy, thank you very much for showing us around this unique house here at the Saline County Museum. Definitely worth a look. Thank you.
Well, thank you for coming, John. We really appreciate it.